2, 3, 4, 4.
For these young women in southern Gaza, throwing punches is a temporary escape from Israel's brutal war. Their boxing club was reduced to rubble, so this is where they train now, in the sandy space between the tents.
When we were in northern Gaza, we had a club where we trained and we had equipment, including hand wraps, bandages and boxing rings. But the club was destroyed in the war and we were forced to move to the south. We tried to set up a new club with new girls and we train with available resources.
With no gloves or mouth guards, they use everyday items as protective gear.
We have nothing to help us hold proper training sessions. We have only our hands, pillows and blankets. Despite the terrible situation in Gaza, we will continue training these teenagers, even though we don't have anything.
Osama Muhammad Ayoub has been displaced multiple times since October. But his dedication to empowering these young women remains steadfast. From one camp to another, he's building a community of boxers.
When I came to Khan Younis again, we managed to set up a 70-tent camp where the initiative expanded to include a big tent for teenagers and adults. Boxing has helped girls become stronger and more confident, to the extent that parents are now relying on them more. They are more aware of how to protect themselves.
These young fighters aren't just learning to defend themselves. They are also trying to shatter gender stereotypes.
There was also bullying about the boxing because people believe this sport is only for boys. My message to the world is that this sport is not only for boys, it's for girls as well, and there's no need to feel ashamed.
Boxing has become a way for the young women to cope with the trauma of war, offering them some respite and distraction from Israel's attacks.
We left the north to so many places in the south, and this has affected us badly on a psychological level. To help ourselves and give ourselves a push and encouragement, we decided to join the boxing club here because sports is very useful, particularly for girls to defend themselves.
Nada and Rima hope one day to participate in international competitions like the Olympics. Until then, they say they'll keep training, no matter how many times they're forced to move, channeling their aspiration into every punch. Lina Akleh, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.